Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to conquer all of World of Warcraft? Since achievements were added back in 2008, only a handful of players have managed to complete them all, but I won't be stopping there. Over the next however many years, I'm setting out to do what most players only ever dream of, collecting all achievements, mounts, transmogs, toys, pets, every piece of content Azeroth has to offer on a brand new account. This isn't just playing World of Warcraft, this is mastering it, uncovering hidden secrets, enduring grinds few can finish, and conquering challenges most never attempt. This is the Wolf of Goldshire, Completionist of Azeroth. Starting off, I made a randomized character to play through Exile's Reach. Because it's a brand new account, your first character apparently has to start off here, but I didn't want my main account playing through here, so that's why I made this lovely lady and planned on deleting her once it's done. Nothing too interesting happened whilst finishing this area. I killed a rare that gave me a new transmog. I equipped the tabard, which gave me my first achievement. I also reached level 10 and got the Fast and Furious achievement, which you automatically get at level 10. After completing Exile's Reach, I got an achievement for doing so. Well, she served her purpose. Goodbye. Now on to the main event. I've chosen a human for this journey, for who is better to explore the entire universe than God's own image. And as for my class, I've gone with a hunter, because every great hero needs a companion, which I haven't unlocked yet. During this first episode, I aim to reach level 20, as well as doing some PvP battlegrounds, because if you didn't know, one of the achievements is to reach honor level 500, which can take up to a year if not longer to complete, so I might as well start now. I'd also like to show the different add-ons and tools I'll be using to make this impossible challenge actually possible. The goal I've set myself is so big, so I think the plan is to reach max level first and then come back to all of these smaller zones and knock them out. In the bottom left you can see the add-on called All the Things. That will tell me everything I can collect and unlock in every single zone. The first thing we can see is Heritage, which is a set of armor that I can only unlock after reaching level 50. So for now, we'll just ignore that part completely, but everything else is extremely helpful. Whilst doing my quests, I looted 2 pieces of armor, which are obviously new cosmetics, because I have absolutely none. I'll be looting a lot of new common cosmetics, so I won't be showing them all unless they're rare or look cool.
Safe travels.
I leveled up to level 5 and scrolled through to see what I could unlock here, and saw 3 different vendors I could buy armor from, not looking too shabby if I do say so myself. Now Northshire is really small, so I've practically unlocked everything here. However, that is not the goal right now anyway. I want to level up all the way to 80 and then come back to these older zones, as it'll be easier to traverse with my mount and instantly kill the enemies. But on my way to hand in a quest, one of the add-ons called Rare Scanner gave me a pop-up, meaning there was a rare nearby. So I killed him and got the drop of a small wooden hammer that has a 3% drop chance, which is my first rare drop. After leaving Northshire, I entered Elwynn Forest, a regular sized zone, where I was dropped with 769 things to do.
Nice.
All the things gave an entire list of things to collect, one being the achievements in the zone, one to explore the entire area, and one to pet every critter in the Eastern Kingdoms. This add-on is extremely helpful, as it tells me which ones I can find here in Elwynn Forest so I don't miss any. It also told me all the battle pets I can capture, which we'll explain in a little while. For the storyline of Elwynn Forest, it's a small area just outside of Stormwind City. It provides a large amount of supplies into the capital with multiple different trades. However, recently it's been having issues with rival gangs and wild enemies, providing a tutorial for the human class. On my journey, I saw another rare, so I decided to kill it, but then realised he doesn't actually drop anything, so I'm not quite sure why I did. At the town of Goldshire, I learned how to fish, as well as choosing my primary professions. I decided to go with enchanting because this is my main character, as he'll be doing the most killing of enemies and looting of armor, so it'll be easier to level because I'll have so much to disenchant. For my second profession, I chose tailoring because it goes well with enchanting, as it also doesn't need a gathering profession to match it. It will allow me to disenchant the armor I make, as well as craft some good bags for the alt accounts I'll have to make down the line. I also picked up cooking from inside the Lion's Pride Inn. Exploring outwards, I found a sheep, which is classed as one of the critters I got to show some love to, as well as a deer, rabbit, and a cow. All I have to do is type /love. I found a vendor that sold drinks, and it told me that one of the achievements is to drink 25 different beverages, so I thought I should buy them all, but then I realised I could only buy 3 because they're so expensive. I am so not used to having no gold. It also made me completely drunk to the point I couldn't walk in a straight line. I killed a random boar and it dropped a notched short sword. There's a drop chance of less than 0.1%, also allowing me to disenchant it, as I can only disenchant greener or rarer items. After handing in a quest, I got my first achievement officially, which was for completing 50 quests. I decided to fly over to Stormwind quickly, which is the capital city of the Alliance, mainly because I wanted to train in battle pets so I could do it as I level. I learned archaeology as well as pet battling, which gave me the Can I Keep Him achievement for obtaining my first pet, a tabby cat. After returning back to Goldshire, I remembered after leveling up I'd been gaining new abilities, so I decided to tame a new pet. Meet Frederick. Now let's talk pet battles. If you've ever played Pokemon or any turn-based game for that matter, you'll know how this works. Each pet has 3 different moves with different abilities providing an advantage in the battles. We both take turns hitting one another. There are type advantages like water beats fire. My level 1 Beast Cat had a type advantage against the level 2 Critter Fawn, so I was able to take it down, leveling it up twice to level 3, giving me an achievement. Now that I had a pet that was a level 3, I unlocked the ability to obtain a second battle pet. So I caught a frog, which has an aquatic typing, basically water. If you remember the intro, I will be completing everything in this game, which includes getting every pet, so I will be literally catching them all. After catching a fawn, 2 things happened. My cat leveled up to level 5, giving me an achievement, and the fawn I caught was blue rarity, which has somewhere between 5 to 10% chance of happening, giving me another achievement. I caught an uncommon rarity rabbit, causing yet another achievement to pop called an uncommon find. I'm not going to be including every battle pet I capture because a lot of them are just basic critters that I also need to slash love. But I did capture a black sheep, which I believe can only be found in Elwyn Forest, so that's kinda cool. I had a quest to defeat a lady by the name of Julia Stevens in a pet battle. She had 2 level 2 snakes, which were no match for my level 5 tabby cat. After winning, she gave me another quest to defeat another trainer who'll be a higher level. It does feel like I'm playing Pokemon, going through all the gym badges. I also received an achievement called Taming the Wild, which is for beating a master pet battler, so basically collecting a gym badge. After catching a squirrel, I received another 3 achievements. 1 for catching the animal at less than 5% health, 1 for winning 10 pet battles, and the last for winning 10 battles in a row. The entire challenge I've set myself is going to take up so many years of my life, so please, if you're enjoying the video thus far, hit that subscribe button. Handing in my quests, I reached level 10, unlocking a whole bunch of things, but first my specialisation. I went with Beast Mastery because that's what I remember playing last. It mainly allows me to tame all types of animals, as well as having 2 at the same time, but I can change my talents at any time. I looted a pumpkin, giving me an achievement, as it's to do with the Halloween event currently going on. I won't be doing these this year because I know I'll still be grinding next year, so it can wait. Another thing I get for reaching level 10 is a mount. I went over to Katie Hunter and purchased 3 different horses, which are my first mounts. I was quite pleased with this because it was 100% ground speed, when I thought it started at 60% first. These mounts are very basic, more often than not they're the first ever mounts all humans get. But keep watching because we get something much cooler nearer the end of the video. Eventually, our quests led us to Hogger, an elite mob which normally cannot be soloed, but he was no match for the Wolf of Goldshire, as he was taken down rather quickly. That marks the end for Elwyn Forest, at a measly 27% collected, but that's mainly due to the holiday events. A lot of them are hosted here, and therefore this zone has a lot more collectibles than any other. Travelling into Westfall, I encountered another gym trainer. He was harder than Miss Stevens, mainly because, like any old school Pokemon game, my starter Pokemon was very much over-leveled, but my other 2 were very much under-leveled. But I did manage to win on my first attempt. On the topic of pet battles, I captured a tiny Harvester, which has a mechanical typing. It is level 4, higher than both of my other 2 pets, so he's getting added to the team. If you didn't know, the battles are 3v3s, so you can only have 3 active pets at a time. I got another achievement called He's Mine for capturing 10 pets. I found another Halloween candy bucket, so after opening my first one I received a mask, giving me a holiday related achievement. I also received the achievement for completing 100 quests for opening the bucket, as they're considered daily quests. After that, nothing really happened in Westfall. The next thing of note is the achievement for exploring all of Westfall, which is a nice one to get because it contributes to a much larger achievement of exploring the entirety of the Eastern Kingdoms. The storyline of Westfall follows a murder mystery case, where you look for clues and investigate different enemies that are believed to have done it. But in the end, it is revealed to be a gang named the Defiance Brotherhood, led by one Vanessa Van Cleef. A pretty cool name if you ask me. She was later defeated and appeared to have died in a bomb explosion. Or did she? The questline took me back to Stormwind, where I saw this guy walking around selling toys. I picked up the soft foam sword because I know unironically it'll be a big help later on. I visited the trading post where I was able to purchase a new mount called the Headless Horseman's Hallowed Charger, which we can agree looks much better than my old one. And I'm also hoping it can fly. Next I did the daily cooking quest because I know there is an achievement you get when you do all daily quests, and the Epicurean award currency you get is good for trading in cooking recipes. The quest itself made me go around and steal catfish other people have caught to impress the city, and in doing so edged me over to level 20, giving me 3 different achievements. One for reaching level 20, one that comes automatically allowing me to fly, and one for doing the cooking quest itself. And for the moment of truth, can the mount fly? Oh yes baby, it can. I'll probably keep this mount for a long time. I'm a big fan of the small flying mounts that can run just as easily as they can fly. They just seem easier to deal with. When I get rare mounts, I'll definitely be using them more often, but for now, this is the one. After returning to Westfall, I handed in a quest which marked the end of the Westfall questline, as I received an achievement for doing them all. My add-on says I have no quests in Westfall at all, so I even managed to do any side quests too. However, there is plenty more to do, so we will definitely be returning later on down the line. I think that marks the end of this episode. All the things says my total completion for the entire game is 0.54%. which honestly isn't even that bad. We managed to get 25 achievements, albeit them all be the easy ones, but 25 nonetheless. I did queue for PvP Battlegrounds as well, but I was just sitting in queue for over 2 hours, no joke. If you did enjoy this video, please show me by subscribing to the channel. I will not be giving up on this challenge, especially if you guys show the love of the grind. I will soon start streaming, most likely on YouTube, so you guys can watch this journey live and join me on this adventure. I will also be creating a Discord server for everyone to join where you can share any advice you may have to accomplish this goal, as well as joining my party and aiding me with certain dungeons and raids. Next episode, we'll be grinding to level 70 so we can start the War Within expansion for the first time. So if you're looking forward to it, I'll see you there.